These videos are what we have been calling a mindful movement sequence, and I will take you through the sequence now. The first thing to do is to connect with this moment in time. As far as you can, just take a moment to come out of the busyness of your mind, whatever you've been doing, and to connect with your body. So putting your feet flat on the floor, and then we've been using the word set. So thinking about sitting with your weight on both buttocks, and then allowing yourself to sit up tall from your sit bones and to lengthen through your spine so that you are alert but not tense. And now we're going to teach 3 movements. The first is called balance breath. So for this one, ideally look down in the distance, and your hands are going to move in the peripheries. So taking your hands from this position, you're going to breathe in as you move your hands up, come round to the top, pause, breathe out, and push your hands down. Now you can choose how big you make the circle. It could be a small circle, it could be a bigger circle. Make the circle the size that feels right for you with your breath. So in your own time, have a practice breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. The next one we're calling moving the water. So taking your 2 hands and imagine that you're pushing the water one way, turning, pushing the water the other way. Again, you can choose where your hands are. They could be down here, and you could be doing a very small movement. You decide where feels right for you at the moment. Pushing the water, breathing as you go, making a nice flowing movement. And the third one we're calling archer bow. So your arms are out in front of you, and you're going to move one hand back, and you turn your body and your head, and then you come back again, as if you were pulling on a bow and arrow. Your other arm, and back. It might be that you want to start with your hands on your lap, so they're supported, and you could slide one hand back, and a little twist, and then the other hand back. You decide the level that's right for you. Making sure as you do this, you're not holding your breath, that you just keep your breathing nice and relaxed, let it flow in and out. Trying to find fluidity and smoothness in your movements. And then come up into standing. Take a moment again to connect with your body in this new position. So having your feet hip width apart will help you not feel off balance. And then just let your breathing settle in this position. And then we talk about setting your body. So it'll be important to think about unlocking your knees, having a little micro bend in your knees, so that they're not locked fully out and they're not really bent, but you find a place where there's a little micro bend. Thinking then about just tucking your hips underneath you, and again rising tall through your spine. And we're going to go back to the moving the water. So moving the water again, but this time in standing, you can get a little bit of the weight transferring either side. So the weight can transfer. You decide where your hands are. You decide how far you lean, how much weight you transfer from one leg to the other. And remembering to keep those knees soft. Remembering to just transfer the weight slowly and gently. The next one we're calling picking apples from a tree. So this one will involve reaching up and out to the side. And with it, you're going to get some lengthening through that side of your body. The weight will transfer again onto that supporting leg. Not locking it out, but finding that place where you're lengthening to pick the apples and bringing it back. On the other way, lengthen to pick the apples and bring it back. Again, you can decide how far you go with this movement. You can keep it small and you can build up to a bigger range. The final one is the Mexican wave, and this one is about finding some movement in your shoulders as you lift your arms up and then taking them down again. What you want to think about with this one is, can I keep my body and my trunk nice and stable? Can I actually make my arms be as light as possible? Can my fingers be relaxed? So we might call them drippy fingers, that they're nice and relaxed. And then breathing in as you go up, and then breathing out as you go down. A little bob at the bottom, up again. So the bob just encourages that flow of the movement. Breathing in as you lift up, breathing out as you come down.